Welcome to the How to Beach channel. There's a place where we do beach gear reviews. We travel through all kinds of Caribbean beaches around the world. We just went and did some tours of beaches in Spain. I lost some of my footage, so I'm still working on editing some of that. But you came here today to get the update on the travel restrictions for the US Virgin Islands. So I'm gonna get into that right now. We have been seeing an uptick in cases here in the US Virgin Islands. So the governor has been putting out some new restrictions. So I want to update you guys a little bit on what's going on. We do have 340 active cases as of August 21st. That's the latest update on my computer. I've got it right here in front of me, my handy dandy computer right here. We've had a total of 44 deaths attributed to COVID here in the Virgin Islands. And as far as vaccine goes for local Virgin Islanders, we got 49,190 with a first dose and 39,992 which are fully vaccinated. I think they're trying to get that number to 50,000, which if everybody, the 49,190 with the first dose, we're getting pretty close to hitting that 50K number. All right, I'm going to give you guys the biggest news first. I use a little bit of clickbait on the title to get you guys to click into here. But it's true. The beaches are closed on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and all holidays from 4 o'clock p.m. until 5 o'clock in the morning. So 4 p.m. till 5 a.m. you cannot be on the beaches Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or if it is a holiday. And this goes until September the 7th. They're going to look at our COVID numbers after the 7th of September, and then they'll reevaluate and see if they're going to keep the weekend closures or if they're going to open those back up. And the reason I did this, there was too many people gathering on the beaches. Probably not as many tourists because you're not coming in groups of 100. So they've reduced groups to a size of 50 if not everybody is vaccinated. And if everybody is fully vaccinated in the group, you can have a group of 100. So if you're coming here for a wedding or something and you want to have a wedding on the beach, that's the rules. 50 people if not every single person is vaccinated, and up to 100 if everyone is vaccinated. And I believe you have to get some kind of a permit for that. Okay, I'm going to jump back in here and read you guys the updates. This is from the governor's last news conference on August the 18th. The computer says this was on August the 16th, but I believe this is from August the 18th. Okay, here's what it says. Every traveler aged 5 or older who enters the U.S. Virgin Islands by air, sea, including anyone in transit to other destinations, even if you're just passing through here, or if you're coming by boat, you have to enter all of your information into the screening portal, which is USVItravelportal.com, and you have to submit your COVID-19 test results, and you must receive a green QR code from uploading your information onto the travel portal. It goes on to say, travelers are required to provide evidence of a negative COVID-19 molecular or antigen test result taken within 5 days of commencement of travel to the territory. After August the 13th, results from COVID-19 antibody tests will no longer be acceptable for entry into the Virgin Island territory. It says digital or printed documents are acceptable. If you can't get it onto your phone, you can print the QR code out. This is the important part here. It says travelers should note that vaccination does not currently supersede the territory's COVID-19 testing requirements. Travelers who are vaccinated in the United States Virgin Islands and considered fully vaccinated may be exempt from submitting acceptable COVID-19 test results from the mainland, blah, blah, blah. So if you didn't watch my last video, there's an update also on if you're coming in from the British Virgin Islands. After July 24th, passengers traveling from the British Virgin Islands to the U.S. Virgin Islands must provide evidence of a COVID-19 antigen or PCR test and negative result received both within 48 hours of commencement of travel to the territory. So instead of 5 days, it's 48 hours if you're coming from the BVIs. It goes on to tell you if you get caught with fake or forged documents, you're in big trouble. Then it goes on to say they haven't changed anything with the mask requirements. So let me just go over a little bit of those for you guys if this is your first time watching one of my travel videos. You are required to wear a mask basically in all public buildings. If you're in the grocery store or in a bar or restaurant, especially bars and restaurants is probably the one that people have the most questions about. When you walk in, you have to put it on. When you sit down, you can take it off. If you stand up and go to the restroom, you have to put it back on if you're milling around in there. The last guidelines I read said you're not allowed to sit at the bar, but most of the bars are allowing seating. So I don't know what's going on there. I guess you'll find out when you go to the bar if the seating is open or not open. But you're not allowed to stand at the bar. You have to sit. And if you're standing, you have to wear a mask. So just remember, standing in a bar or restaurant, mask, sitting, you're okay. Like I say, in all grocery stores, clothing stores, souvenir shops, anything like that, wear a mask when you're indoors. If you're in a taxi or a safari with your own family, you're not supposed to have to, but you might want to out of respect for the taxi driver. But if you're in a taxi or a safari with shared people that aren't from your group, you have to wear a mask. What else? I just flew to Spain and back, and some of the airlines were requiring you to show your test results or your vaccine results. So check with your airline also and see what your airline might require for you to get on there, because they might have different requirements. And just because the CDC guidelines say if you're vaccinated, you don't have to have a test, the Virgin Islands are saying differently. So they're saying you do have to have one. What else? The procedure at the airport, if you're wondering how it works, you get off here and then you go down the steps and you walk across the tarmac, and then they line you up in the line to check everybody's, that you've got your QR code on your phone, and you have to show your ID so that they can match your ID to your QR code, and then they'll cross you off. The line lines up pretty long when everybody gets off the plane. Last time I came, there was 2 or 3 planes lined up at the same time, but it didn't take more than 10 or 15 minutes. They're getting people through there pretty quickly. You might want to check when you're leaving. There can be crowds leaving the airport. So I would say get there at least 2 hours early when you are leaving the USVI. You can try to check travel times or dates, your lines before you leave, but I would count on getting to the airport at least 2 hours prior to your flight just to be safe. And another little tip for you, there's no water fountains or anything in the airport here, so you got to buy their super expensive bottles of water. They have beers. You can buy a beer in the airport, or a coffee or a cocktail. There's a bar. They have some little packaged sandwiches you can buy here if you get there early and you're hungry. So I think those are the high points of what you need to know if you're traveling to the USVI now at the end of August through September 7th. If anything changes drastically, I'll give you guys another update video. But if you are coming here, check out my channel. I've got some videos about different places to go snorkeling, where are good places to see sea turtles. I've got different videos on things to do here in St. Thomas. I've got some gear reviews if you're planning on coming at snorkeling. I just got a new snorkel, and I put out a new snorkel video of the snorkel that I got. It's awesome. It doesn't fog up. So if you don't want to get a rental snorkel and with things going on in the world and put the rented snorkel in your mouth and stuff, if you're bringing your own, check out my new snorkel video. I've got other gear reviews and things to do here in the island. So consider subscribing to the channel if you like things to do with the beach. Like I say, I've been getting a lot more views than I've been getting subscribers. So y'all subscribe to the channel. I got more content than just these travel updates for you. So if you have a specific question, you can leave it down below. I'll try to answer any questions that you guys leave. And if anything changes, I'll give you another update. But thanks for coming by the How to Beach channel.